Albert Bandura once said, "In order to succeed, people need a sense of self-efficacy." One of my many jobs as an educator, as a teacher, is to build confidence within my students so that they know and understand that there is greatness within them and that nothing is ever out of their reach. Hello, my name is Minister Shanissa Grant, and I love to think of myself as the ministering educator. My sole purpose on earth is to serve God, and in doing so, I serve His people. Teaching is my service. Teaching is my calling. Teaching is my ministry. My philosophy is that all children are unique and all children have something special that they can bring to their own education. And as such, they must be given a stimulating educational environment where they can grow physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially. It is my desire to create this type of atmosphere where students can meet their full potential and are not afraid or ashamed to share their ideas and take risks. I believe a teacher first must have faith in the future. No one plants a seed and not expect it to grow. Likewise, this is true for the children that pass through our hands. My calling is to plant and nurture seeds that will grow and shape tomorrow. A teacher cannot begin or continue to inspire learning without first being a learner. It is of utmost importance to understand that learning doesn't end at a college or university graduation. To remain connected to my students and their lives, I must be a student of society and the constantly changing worlds in which they live. Teaching is a process of learning from your students, your colleagues, your parents, and the community. This is a lifelong process where you learn new strategies, new ideas, and new philosophies. Over time, my philosophy may change, and that is fine. That is perfectly okay. It simply means that I am growing and that I am learning. A little about my history. I have been involved in performing arts since I was a young child in preparatory school. But it wasn't until my 10th year of life that my music teacher one day looked at me and she said, "You have a very special voice." And then in that moment, my confidence began to grow. It wasn't until that moment that I was bold enough to audition for solo parts. It wasn't until that moment that I was bold enough to audition for lead roles in a dance production. At 10 years old, my teacher spoke positivity into my life. What if she didn't single me out that day? What if? Over the years, I've been involved in a number of things and groups which helped to shape my career as a practitioner of the arts. Three that I hold very dear to my heart are the Voices of Jamaica, which took me all the way over to the motherland in Nigeria. The Nexus Performing Arts Company, which, takes me all over the country of Jamaica and even in the States. And the ACPAC, the Asinas Cultural and Performing Arts Company, which is my brainchild, my baby. I am a singer, a dancer, an actor, a director, a playwright, and a producer. I wear many hats. I have the experiences necessary for the discipline I teach. I oftentimes will draw upon my experiences to use in my lessons, to use in my discussions with my students, to give them examples of what I'm talking about or of what we're discussing and learning. Outside of teaching and performing, I serve young people in the capacity of my ordination. I host youth conferences across the island which caters to the troubled and abused youths of our society. I am also a two-time awardee of the Sterling Gospel Music Award, which is the only of its kind in Jamaica, for events held catering to young people. To reiterate, my purpose here is to serve, and teaching is one of my services. Thank you.